up as we.
Family is the basic unit of the society, a foundation on which the life of an individual is based on. Hello and welcome to Ajuwaya half hour on NTA Channel 12 UYO, your dependable station. I am your host, Kalista Ekong, taking you through this episode, which promises to be educative, thrilling and exciting with our insight segments, Hits the Street with Victor, and of course, Entertainment Corner. We're talking about the family today, and we'll be back after the short break. Stay tuned. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're watching Ajuwaya half hour. Let's get to the insight segment with Brendan.
Hello, you are welcome to the insight segment of the Ajuwaya half hour. My name is Brendan Chinonso Amade. With me here from my immediate left is
Mrs. Rosemary Ahile
and
Samuel Ifeanyi.
and from my far left.
Rolando Busonju.
The topic of our discussion today is on family. Just as Kalista has said, family is the basic unit of a society. And in the society we are today, there seems to be many issues, controversies, and some bothering questions affecting each and every individual in his or her different segment in life. We are going to kick off with questions here which the guests will be contributing and laying their different opinion. I'll start by the first question, which goes: everyone basically wants to have a stable family, peaceful family, but in marriage and families today, there seems to be inevitably daily frictions and sometimes major conflicts, differences of opinion and opposing ideas. How can this be overcome amidst these challenges? Miss Glory Roland.
I feel issues like this can be overcome by communicating positively, by respecting each other's opinion, by trying to stay calm and control your emotions, and also coming to negotiate for a compromise, that is, agreeing to disagree.
Thank you so much for your contribution. We move ahead to some of the issues here. As you know, we are talking about family, and family as a body incorporates society also. We are aware that surroundings and environment influence children's behavior and attitudes. What role does the family play in the children's education and development? Mrs. Rosemary Ahile.
The family has a role to play in the child's education. The environment, the school environment, the environment where we live affects the child's general well-being. So I think the family has that decision to take on the environment where the child will live, the environment, the school environment, and the environment where the child builds up his life. The family has that decision to take. Where do I bring up my children? That is the decision for the family to make. The school environment, it is the family that decides the school where the child goes to. So I think the family has to consider the environment of the school before allowing the children to go there, because the environment has a lot to do. It affects the child's education.
Now, how can parents strike the balance between discipline and love?
When a child is being disciplined, one thing is clear. You want the child to know that what he or she has done is wrong. And you tend to avoid that act from being repeated. And you want others to learn from it, to know that what this child has done isn't right. And you don't want anybody in the family, anybody in that home to repeat such acts. So discipline goes a long way in bringing up the children. But we can strike a balance there. When we discipline a child and that child serves that punishment, the punishment can be in different ways. It can be go to your room. It can be just go on your knees. It can be strokes on the hand. So whatever discipline you give, when the child is done with that punishment, you can call the child to yourself, hold the child, and let that child know why you have given that punishment to him or her. That child will understand that, oh, this is the reason why I've been flogged. this is the reason why I've been in my room for this long. This is the reason why I've been deprived from watching television for this long. This is the reason why this or this is happening to me. The child has that understanding that this is the reason for that punishment. And the child, in the process of discipline, the child is being loved. So as you discipline your child, the love should be there in that discipline. Your child should know that this act is not because my mom hates me or my dad hates me. It is out of what? It is out of love, because my mom wants me to be a better person. My dad wants me to be a better person. That is why this thing is being done. So with that, I think when love goes with discipline, it helps the children a lot. You see that the child comes back to you. But when it is always discipline, 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 the child will run away from you. The child will feel that, the child will get so used to it, and it will be like, is it not just punishment? I'll just take the strokes of cane and that's just it. But when you strike the balance, the child will tell you, I am sorry. In fact, when the child does wrong, sometimes he won't even wait for you to punish or begin to say this thing is wrong. Or he comes and say, Mommy, I'm sorry. Look at what I've done. I am sorry. Because there's a balance between discipline and love.
In addition to what Madam is saying, I remember a scenario that happened in my house. We have this particular woman that beats her children of 5 and 6. Every time she flogs the children, she shouts at the children. And I keep on asking her, please, ma, is there a corrective measures apart from the flogging? And she will be like, I'll flog you, I'll flog the children and they will learn. I will be like, Madam, this is not the actual measure. You flog these children because if you keep on flogging them without even telling them they are wrong, they tend doing it, and after they are finished doing it, will be like, anytime the same thing happens, they will be like, Mommy will flog me and that will be all. And I told her that, Madam, there is a way you'll be flogging these children, and one day they will revolt back at you. And when they revolt back at you, you see the other side of life, because you are not correcting them, you're actually flogging them, you're inflicting pains on them. But the wrong they did and the need to do good things or to imbibe good lifestyle is not there. So I think the same way Madam have said, there is a need to strike the balance, love and imbibing the corrective measures.
Thanks so much, Madam, for your wonderful insights and the way you lectured us based on experience. That's why we keyed in a mother into this discussion. On this note, we come to the end of this segment, but before we go, we'd like to hear one or two words of advice from our guests, and we will start this from Copper Glory Roland.
My advice goes to the parents. Be a role model to your children out there. You can't tell them to do what you don't do. If you want them to do it, then you have to do it first. Then to our future leaders of tomorrow, we say, my advice to you is that whatever action you take today will determine your future. So take to correction and to the upbringing from your parents, and you see that you have a better tomorrow.
Thank you so much, the discussants, for your wonderful contributions.
Thank you very much.
To the audience out there, thank you so much for having a nice time. I know you really enjoyed every bit of this program. We discussed on family. We all know family is a basic unit of the society, and we cannot talk about this issue without putting in touch some factors, some evaluation, some necessary points that hinders on family, that contributes to a better development of the family, both within the segments of parenthood and the society at large.
That was it for our insight segment. Thank you very much, Brendan. I believe you learned a thing or two. Now, when it comes to family and definition, lots of people perceive it differently. Just like an American actor, writer, and director, Michael Imperioli, he says, my family is my life and everything else comes second as far as what's important to me. So what about you? Victor has something for us from the street today. So let's hit the streets with Victor.
Hello there. Thank you, Kalisa. This is Victor on the Vox Pop segment, and we are still on the topic, the family. Indeed, the family is the smallest unit of the society. Now, we are here in the streets of Plaza to hear what the people have to say and to gather their views about the family. What would you say the family is to you?
The father, the mother, and children. That's all.
Is it okay to leave the children to grow up with their nannies?
Don't advise that. When you grow up kids should grow up with their fathers. You allow your child to grow up with the mother or the father. They take proper care of that kid. Because growing under nannies or maids are not the best. Understand? So it might lead a child astray. You don't know what they do to the child when you are out from the house as a father or mother. But if you are under the child, under the parents, under the parent tutelage, you go taken care of.
The family is a group of people that is closely related by blood. It's for the parents to live with their families so that their parents can take good care of their children and train them in a very good way so that they can become useful in the society.
What is the family to you?
A family is a group of people that are related by blood, some other ties in some societies. Some societies have different definitions of family, but generally it's accepted that a family is a group of people that are related by blood. It is recommended that children grow under the tutelage and observation of their parents. When a parent's presence is not available in the life of a child, the child can develop a lot of unruly behaviors and may not be checked. Children need to be checked. They need to be modeled after a certain pattern to grow. And I believe that absence of parents in the growth of a child is to the detriment of the child.
But do you think that respect and hierarchy should be maintained in the family?
As Africans, it is not negotiable. Respect is a very important and fundamental part of family. So I still stand with the African perspective that respect is a sine qua non in the family. Nigeria is not a big united family. In as much as the definition of the family is that they are a group of people that are tied together by blood or by certain ties. But the ties in Nigeria currently that hold us together are very loose. They can break off at any time. In fact, for majority of Nigerians now, I can tell you unequivocally that we don't believe we are together. The only thing that is holding us together is just God.
Well, a family is a place we all come from, a place we all brought up from, a place we find ourselves by bed.
With the rate of child abuse, is it okay to leave the children to grow up with their nannies stroke house helps?
Well, I think that is not the proper way. Our children should grow up with the tutelage of our parents. Our parents have to monitor whatsoever thing our children are doing, because children don't have the idea of their own. They grow up to copy what they see in the society. For instance, like I always said, that children learn better in what they see you doing than what you ask them to do. So what they see you doing, that is what they will learn better. But what you ask them to do, they will hardly do it. So what we do is what our children copy from us. And we don't have to allow our children to be under the tutelage of our nannies or our house help or whatsoever. Well, I can say that Nigeria was a one big family then. Nigeria is being divided into multiple ethnic groups and tribes and other things. It's supposed not to happen like that. But it wasn't like this before. So our government has to do something in this direction.
What is the family to you?
A family is a big home where a father and a mother and children are being raised.
With the rate of child abuse, is it okay to leave the children to grow up with their nannies and house help?
Not really. I feel parents should also be there to take care of the children so they can train them in a godly way. You know, leaving them in the house with a nanny is not really okay, because one, you don't know what the child is going through with the nanny. So it's good for the parent to always be around with the children. The rules of the parents to the children is one, to train them. I will always say, because everything you achieve in life is through God. The role of the parents to children is to train them in the way of God and also give them the moral lessons that they need to know about life.
What is the family to you?
My own understanding, family is a union that is made up of father, mother, and the children. Even though you have a nanny in your house, in your home, I think you have a full responsibility of those children. Like, you take care of them. A mother and a father need to teach a child in a way that respect and hierarchy of in their own particular life. Number one, I think they take that respect first. Then hierarchy can come later on when the child is grown up.
Family is a place where 2 or 3 come together and have understanding by birth. It depends on the person you are leaving your child to. I will not condemn it to totality. There are some aunties who are so disciplined because of their family background. They can take care of others, the younger ones, and educate them and enlighten them. So I cannot say generally and condemn that you should not leave your child or whatever to your auntie. It depends on the family and the upbringing of that person concerned. I'm believing that the elder one, the firstborn, the younger one should give them respect. In fact, when they talk and anything, they should keep quiet. Let the elder ones view out their mind. And if you want to respond, you should not respond abusively. You should also give that elder respect. I think that's what is lacking in some of the families. That orientation is not there.
You said that Nigeria is not one big united family, right? Okay, but why did you say so?
Well, you see, when we talk about family, it's not only when you're married that you make it a family. If you are able to unite your children and your wife and other people in a family, that make a good family. So in Nigeria, without what I'm saying now, Nigeria, we are not in a big united family. Because when you see just a young person killing the brother, there are many things. And people here will say, I'm from the north. And you say we are from one Nigeria. We are not, to me, by the definition of one Nigeria, I don't think it is.
That's it for today's segment. We've had the people's view on the topic, the family. But as they say, charity begins at home. Over to you, Kalista. Have a nice day.
Welcome back. So that was it on Hit the Streets with Victor. I'm still with you on Ajuwaya Hour. Now we've gotten to that segment of the program where you just have to relax and calm your nerve with some cool music, fashionista in the industry. I do not know what Pascal has for us today, but we can only find out in the entertainment corner. Let's go there.
Hello and welcome to the entertainment segment of the Ajuwaya Half Hour. I am Onwuzlike Pascal, aka Persontity, your presenter for today's entertainment segment on this program. And today we'll be talking about Simisola Kosoko Oguleye, popularly known by her stage name Simi.
Your mama say, oh no, no follow, I never chop. Make you find correct guy. No be love to go chop.
Simi, who is a Nigerian singer, songwriter, and actress. She was born on the 19th of April, 1988, in Ajuwaya, Lagos State. She started her career as a gospel singer, releasing her debut studio album in 2008, titled Ogaju. Simi attended Stars International College, a secondary school in Ikorodu, Lagos State. She is an alumna of Covenant University, where she studied mass communication. Simi gained prominence in 2014 after releasing Thief, a song that was nominated for Best Alternative Song at the Headies 2015. Simi is the owner of the record label studio Brat, which she launched in June 2019. Simi happily got married to Adekunle Gold in 2019, with whom she won the 2017 City People Entertainment Award as the best collabo of the year in a song titled No Forget. Simi has been nominated for varieties of awards, in which she won 11 awards out of the 16 times she was nominated. Simi gave birth to a baby girl whom they named Adejare Kosoko. On the 30th of April 2020, Adekunle Gold posted a picture of him carrying their baby and kissing her arms on his official Instagram page, which he wrote, Adejare Kosoko Deja, we got you, I promise, now and forever, so help me God. AG baby has a baby. The post got about 335,958 likes from the dad fans and Instagram followers, with a lot of wonderful comments. Adejare Kosoko, who is now a year old, according to fans, resembles her mom so very much. That's it about Simi. I wish her and her family best of luck. We've been talking about family. We are one Nigeria. Though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Let's get our dancing shoes as we dance to the Nigerian national anthem, which was released by Two-Face, Rema and Yemi Alade. Enjoy.
Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria's call obey, to serve our fatherland, with love and strength and faith.
The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and might, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity. Hey, that's so. Oh, yeah. Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria call obey, to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and might, one nation bound in freedom, in freedom, in freedom, peace and unity. Arise, my people, arise, my with love and strength and
Hope you enjoyed the remix of the national anthem. The remix of the national anthem was released on 1st of October 2020. Hope you enjoyed the ride. Let's meet again next episode, same time, same channel. Until then, stay safe.
So with this, we've come to the end of today's episode on family. I believed you had a wonderful time. Thank you so much for watching. Until I come your way next time, I remain Kalista Ekon. Let's spread love, live in unity, one Nigeria, one family. Thank you.
Let us lift our nation high, under the sun or in the rain, with dedication and selflessness. Nigeria, we say.
Mora, Mapas win.